So hello, good morning and welcome to another day, another vlog, another video people, another video. So good morning guys, how are we doing this morning? I'm going to do a vlog. I haven't got the other cameras in line. I just wanted to don't know what he was doing. So yeah, basically I want to do a subject today that means a lot to me. As you know, I do a bit of amateur photography, a bit of concert photography, so that leads me nicely to something that I read yesterday regarding venues and theatres and this current crisis that we're actually involved in at the moment, you know, this world pandemic. So let me start off by saying a lot of the venues around obviously are closed. Social gathering, etc, etc, etc. Something that I read yesterday about venues. Apparently venues are allowed to reopen, but they're not allowed to put performing arts, i.e. concerts, theatres, you know, plays, comedy, etc. They're not allowed to actually put them on stage. It's to do with social distancing and something to do with aerosol vapor. In other words, when you perform you have to shout towards people. So how are they gonna, they're also not getting any funding at all from government, so how are they going to keep their revenues going if they can't? They can open, but they're not allowed to get anybody to perform, which is no singers, no dancers, no comedians, no nothing. So how are they going to make their revenue? They're also not getting, as I said, any funding from the government or any government sources or anything like that, so I'm not sure what's going on with them. The problem is they've not been funded. Morning, Mr. Bagpipe. They haven't been funded at all. They rely basically on the public. Places like the Joiners, which means a lot to me. Wedgwood Rooms, absolutely special place. I've seen so many artists and bands and stuff at the Wedgwood Rooms. How are they going to survive the duration? A lot of the acts that I was reading are now been postponed until next year, so they've not got any revenue coming in until spring next year. But with this, where you go, mate? I don't know what's going on here. So literally, how are they going to continue? Before this issue, you have venues and pubs and everything else that was closing due to financial issues. So obviously this is going to cause more of an issue because they're not getting the finances in to start off with, because they can't open. As the Wedgwood Room state just state, they can reopen, but they're not allowed to serve food. They're not allowed any stage performance. They're not allowed anywhere that might provoke loud voices being transmitted, because it's to do with this aerosol. So I don't know how it's gonna see me, that's right. I don't know how they're gonna actually, you know, perform, how they're actually gonna survive even, sorry. It's just one of them issues where they need as much help as possible. I know we all need help at the moment due to not a lot of work and, you know, businesses going under, but without grassroots stages like the Wedgwood Rooms, like the Joiners, like the engine rooms in Southampton, a lot of the artists, the emerging artists that are basically our future, are never going to happen. So I don't know why the government's not helping them. I know that they're probably classed as a non-essential business, but I don't see how a lot of these venues and are actually going to survive. I really don't. I think the landscape, when all this is done and over and everything else, I think is going to be completely and utterly different. I don't think half the venues are going to be around. The venues that are around are going to look extremely different. We haven't got that many big venues in the south to start with. Yeah, okay, we've got Guildhall in Southampton and Guildhall in Portsmouth. Even the Pyramids in Portsmouth is gonna struggle, because they solely rely on incoming from people, as well as they got the swimming pool and stuff. But again, it's going to be social distancing rules. It's okay them saying, oh, we're going to drop it down to a metre or metre plus, as they've just announced, but it's not going to be the same. I remember going to concerts and there was like, you know, you're squashed. There's so many people in there that you're actually touching shoulder to shoulder against the person each side of you. I just don't know how it's going to work. Unless they don't fill those venues up, then obviously they're not going to make any money. And if they don't make any money, they're going to close. This is the biggest problem that I think is going to happen after this issue that we're having at the moment, is that the current climate is going to force social change and big changes, basically. And I don't see it improving. I really don't. Like, I reckon we've not finished with this pandemic yet. It's going to come back and bite us on the arse at some point. So I don't really understand how this is actually going to work. I really don't. I really don't. But you never know. I may be wrong. I might, you know, it might change for the good. But as regards to fun, it's going to stop a lot of fun as well. There's not going to be, you know, joyous occasions and stuff. And yeah, things are going to look different. Things are going to look very, 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 very different. But anyway, guys, I'm just waffling about this subject. So, as I said, it means quite a lot to me. It's where I do a lot of photography and stuff. I actually go into these venues and absolutely love these venues. But yeah, I can see a future problem where the venues are gonna disappear, which means the grassroots acts, the acts that are up and coming, that need these venues to actually promote their stuff, they need the practice of the stuff. And yeah, just think, people like, for instance, Ed Sheeran has performed on the South, Biffy Clyro, a lot of the big acts have actually performed in little venues across the South. And without those venues, there will be no big acts in the future. And it's not all about rock bands and whatever you're playing in venues. You get a lot of pop, a lot of, you know, commercially type bands. They need somewhere to promote. And when you start out, you don't want to pay hundreds and hundreds of pounds to actually perform in a massive arena when you're only just starting out. I don't see it's going to work. I really don't see it's going to work. It's not going to be that brilliant. But yeah, as I said, I'm waffling. So I'm going to go, guys. I'm supposed to be going to work, and I'm actually stuck behind this car. I'm getting further and further away from work. I'm going to need to turn the bike round because I'm getting further away. But yeah, sorry guys, I've got to turn around. As I said, I'm getting further and further away. And right, anyway guys, I'm going to go. and I will see you after work. Thank you very much, as always. And I'll see you later. Take it easy, guys. See you soon. Bye bye. So, hi guys, how are we doing? Shut that up. How are we doing? So what was I talking about this morning? Oh yes, to do with venues and stuff. I think it's going to be really hard for venues to survive in the current climate. Oh God, got a police car behind me. Do not break the law, do not break the law. There is something wrong. So yeah, as I was saying about venues and stuff, hopefully they will sort themselves out. And I've got a squeak and he is right up my tail. There is something wrong. Not sure, I've got a weird noise. The fuck was that about? Really? Listen, I've got a... Oh fuck it, I can't do it now. Got a really weird noise. Right, anyway guys, I'm gonna go. I need to go and check this out now. Thank you very much for watching, liking and subscribe to me. Don't forget to leave a like, don't forget to leave a sub. Stay awesome people, and I will catch you in the next video. Take it easy, take care. See you soon. Bye.